It's bright and sunny out, and that makes you want to grab your camera and go out shooting. But what about that harsh, bright light? How can we work with it so that our photos still look good? Hi, I'm Julie from Ultimate Photo Tips, and today I want to share with you how to use a diffuser to help you reduce contrast when the light is very bright. It feels great to be out shooting when it's sunny, but it can be one of the most challenging situations for your camera's sensor to handle. And that's because the dynamic range, the range of light from darkest to brightest, is often too great for your camera's sensor to record, so your highlights blow out and your shadows block up when there's too much contrast. So what can you do about it? Well, if the area that you're photographing is small enough, if you're photographing, for example, a portrait, or my favorite, a flower, then you can use a diffuser to help you. So a diffuser is anything that's white and translucent. So it lets some of the light pass through, but not all of it. And the light that does pass through gets scattered or diffused, and so it reduces contrast. Let's take a look at some examples. I went out this morning at about 10 o'clock to photograph some tulips in my backyard, and the light was very bright. So this is a shot straight out of the camera, and you can see that there's a lot of contrast. The shadows are dark and the highlights are bright, and both of those distract you from the subject itself. Now, here's the same shot taken with a diffuser added. The contrast has been dramatically reduced, and now you can see the detail in the flowers. So here's an overview shot of the scene, so you can see how I positioned the diffuser, and it's between the light and my subject, and you can actually see it casting a shadow over the tulips. Here's a second example. I was photographing the leaves on my crabapple tree against the backdrop of my brown fence. And without the diffuser, there's a lot of contrast in the leaves, and those bright and dark spots are distracting. With a diffuser, the contrast is significantly reduced. Now, I like the dark background of the first image, so I can add that back in with some post-processing, but keep the low contrast on the leaves. All right, once again, here are a couple of overview shots so you can see how my diffuser was positioned. You can see I have it quite close to my subject, which I've circled here in red. Now, you can make your own diffuser by cutting out a frame from foam core or stiff cardboard, and then using any kind of white translucent paper in the middle. Or, of course, you can buy a collapsible diffuser, right? And these come in a variety of different sizes. So bonus tip for you, make sure that you have a diffuser that is big enough that it covers any background area that's showing in your photo. Otherwise, you can have a bright and contrasty background that's distracting from your nicely diffused subject. So get out and enjoy the bright sunny day, and just make sure to pack a diffuser in your kit. That's it for today. For more great photo tips, please come on over and join me on ultimatephototips.com. And while you're there, make sure to sign up for my mailing list. That's where I share tips and inspiration and ideas that I don't share anywhere else. Happy shooting, and I'll see you next time.